to, you know, obviously be in the same sentence as some of those other guys before me is, you know, really special.
You said that the physical was the same, but the mental was different this year. What mentally changed around for you?
Yeah, you know, I guess I described it yesterday to Marty that, you know, a 15-footer for birdie's really good, and you don't need to flag it every time.
Right.
And 10-footer for pars, really good as well. So, you know, accepting those things and playing a lot more conservative is a better approach than going to every flag and, you know, compounding mistakes.
Right.
2 birdies and a bogey on the front. At that point, you had built a 5-shot lead on your nearest competitor. How important was it for you to start out the gate?
It was really important. I guess at that point, like I told you, I did start worrying about that Silver Cross thing, and it kind of got in my way. But getting a good start and continuing to play aggressive was you know, something I'd highlighted to do the night before. So I was happy the way I started.
What'd you hit in there on number 1 for birdie?
Lob wedge.
From 80 yards?
80 yards.
Tight?
Tight. Yes.
And then what'd you do on number 7?
Driver, had about a 35-yard pitch to about 2-3 feet.
And then bogey number 8 from, what was that, 25 feet?
25 feet. 3-putted.
Did you, this might be a hard question to answer, but did you think the tournament was kind of over?
I was hoping,
after
but
9 holes.
Clearly I leaked a ton of oil, and you know, like I'd said before, thankfully I built up enough oil to leak just enough, but you know, I really made it interesting. You know, got in my own way.
How did you kind of stay afloat after that? I mean, obviously, you know you're struggling on the back. You know there's a possibility that a lot of guys out there, you're leaving the door open for a lot of guys in the field because they're struggling on the back. How do you keep it all together and just finish the tournament?
You know, I really think that on 17 I just stayed out of my own way. I really wanted to play aggressive out of that bunker, and it took you know, everything in me not to go at it. It was only, you know, 195 yards, maybe 200 and something to the pin. So, you know, a pretty, you know, daunting shot, but put the club back and laid up. So that was where I stopped kind of compounding the mistakes.
Is that where you think you won the tournament?
I think when I made that putt, yeah. That 6-footer down the hill, absolutely.
I know this was asked of you earlier, but what were you thinking of as you went from 5 to 4 to 3 to 2?
This isn't fun. I'm not sure. I guess that, you know, I was getting in my own head, so that was a problem.
What'd you do on 10 for bogey there?
70 yards in, right rough, flubbed it, chipped up to about 15 feet and missed it.
And then you went on that 3 bogey stretch, 13, 14, 15.
Sure. I guess
What'd you do in there?
That. 13, driver 5 iron. No, driver 4 iron, flared out right, flub chip to 3 feet, made that. Then chunked a 5 iron, pitched up to about 4 feet, lipped out on 14, and then 15, driver about pin high right, flubbed a chip, pretty much got too aggressive with the next chip to about 8 feet, and then missed that then tapped it for bogey. Parred 16, which was good. I gave it a good birdie run. Barely missed.
Yardage into 17 with that?
Yeah, I was in a divot, so I had 118 to the pin. I kind of just wanted to take a full swing something instead of the usual shot I would have played from there. So, you know, I obviously took a full swing, spun it.
Pitching wedge?
No, that was a sand wedge. Spun it off the green, then chipped up to 6 feet, made that. 18 was a driver, choked 9 iron to about 15 feet down the hill. and barely missed that, and then tapped in for par.
How long was the 9-iron?
How long? 141.
In your wildest dreams, could you ever have imagined, you know, July 20th you had no hardware, August 12th you got 3 trophies, and most likely the Gap Player of the Year?
You know, absolutely my wildest dreams. Every day dream, maybe not. Wildest ones, I mean, you know, they're pretty wild. So, yes, I could have in the, you know, extreme of that.
You mentioned to us yesterday that you were kind of blocking out, reflecting on all that you've achieved to this point. After today's win, what's the status?
You know, I gotta go play ball next week of the exam.
Have you, has this 4-week stretch made you reconsider what you might do, you know, next year? You thinking about turning professional? You gonna stay amateur?
Sure. No, I'm not turning professional. But I am considering playing a lot of amateur golf next summer and seeing how I can do.
With the PAM, you're gonna get all the Sonny Hannah and all those invites. So
yes, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna, you know,
be the
definitely
next
talk
Nathan
to some
Smith.
people. And,
start playing golf every week, right?
I wouldn't go that far.
He plays a lot of golf.
I wish.